Hey guys, it's me, EODGamerz here, your market-focused content creator in Path of Exile 2. Now, a lot of people will generally be focused on getting to endgame, and as you go along the game, you get a lot of currencies, but many of you might not be thinking, how do you actually hedge your currencies so that you can actually make money while you are AFK and your currencies just naturally grow in value. This video, I am a finance major by general. This video I hope to create for you guys, especially those of you who don't want to be bothered too much about the market economics kind of thing, but still want to have the amount of currency to buy your endgame gear so you don't get eroded by inflation in Path of Exile 2. This video is perfect for you. Of course, I have more in-depth analysis on the many different currencies, how to make money as well in Path of Exile 2. If this is the kind of content that you want to seek out for, on while you can bang the monsters, because we spend 8 hours a day playing and monitoring markets alone, finding the best things to trade, sell, make money. It's currently of day 4 and we're making good amounts of money as well. If you're interested in all that, do check out the pinned comment below on our channel. We have tons of other content for you guys too. But let's get on with why this league, specifically this league, Exalted Orbs are so much more worthless than they normally would be. The first reason for that, the main change in things, there are many things that change. But the first thing here is by very simple design, there are 3 versions of Exalted Orbs now. What this means is that now when you're hoarding Exalted, you have to make a choice. Do you want to hold the normal Exalted or the other varieties of Exalted? So for those of you who have no idea, like maybe this is very new to you, there are 3 different versions. Other than the word greater and perfect in them, there is one distinguishing factor in all of them, and that is that there is this new thing called a minimum modifier level. Now what this exactly is for those of you who have no idea, let's take a look at an item, for example. Let's go into wands, something that I have right over here, this one over here. Let's just look at something with spell skills. So I'm just going to go general spell skills. The max is 4. So let's just filter it. For example, you can come into here and you will see when you hover around on top of the item, you will see here of the wizard +4 level to all spell skills. There's in the brackets 78. So that is not the level of the weapon or whatever it is, because the item level is 79. This is the modifier level. So in the brackets over there, 78, that is the modifier level. So to put another example, an item here with gain 70 life per enemy killed, this is a level 77 modifier. What this allows you to effectively get is you have no chance of getting something that is really, really weak, like in this case, this one over here, which is a level 11 modifier level, 32% increased critical hit chance for spells. So that is what this Exalted Orb variety does. It kind of cuts out for you all the weaker ones, reduces the amount of chance of you getting lousier items. This is really fantastic, and in general, is a superior, much more superior version of the regular Exalted. But of course, everything comes with a price. Just to put into perspective, your Exalted Orbs versus your greater Exalted Orbs, today is just like day 3. To have it cut off at minimum modifier level 35, you spend 14 for 1. So 14 of these regular Exalted just to get one of these. Is it worth it? Is it not? I'll leave it to your thought process if you are a crafter. However, the perfect Exalted here is going for 2.5 divines as of time of recording. Just to cut out that minimum modifier level 50 is so much more expensive. So you can see that within the Exalted itself, your regular Exalted Orbs are pretty much worthless relative to the other 2. Is it going to be like that for the entire league? Are they going to change? Maybe the value drops as more people get to endgame. We will have to see, but that is a huge amount of speculation. Rather than speculating whether these Exalteds are going to be very good, very bad, there are some clear examples of things that we already know are going to succeed. We have been doing this kind of market content. We even have charts for you guys on the previous 2 leagues, how they have been doing as well, that we have been non-stop doing since Path of Exile 2 Early Access came out. With a lot of data, I can confidently tell you the direction now, not only because we have been doing it for a long time and we are a finance major by nature, but now that we have 2 leagues worth of data, there are a few things that I would recommend you for a start want to do. You don't want to hoard Exalted because these always depreciate. My safest advice to a general person on the street is buy your Divine Orbs as early as you can with your Exalted. If you have no money, you have like less than 100 Divine Exalted, quickly save up, try to get as much as you can, try to utilize the shop, and other trading strategies that even we share with you on the channel. If you guys want to know like how to make your first mirror early on, we are sharing with you on the channel as well. So very easy ways to make money here. No need to struggle. You don't need to do research on it. Just need to watch videos. You will be able to get it very nicely. But very early on, you can see here, compared to the other leagues, Divine Orbs are massively moving up in price relative to Exalted Orbs. We didn't see 1:107, 108 only until like maybe a month into the previous league and even more in the first league as well. So a lot of people are knowing the stuff to do already, but if you're a newer player getting into this space, maybe you're very unfamiliar in these waters, this will be my recommendation of you to keep your money safe as well. Now, Divine Orbs are one thing. If you don't have that much, because some of you might be saying, EOD, I am just a small timer. I don't have that much time to play. I don't have that much money. What else do I do? Now, there are two other options that most very, very small time players, where you don't have too much time, you don't have like syncing hours, because we spend hours and hours in this game, so you can leverage off of our knowledge by watching our videos on the channel as well. But if you don't have that much time to monitor markets or play the game, my recommendation is to move into Chaos Orbs. Chaos Orbs generally do very well in the early to mid game, and even in the late game, they hold their value quite well. And these cost like what, 3 Exalted? We might see it move in either ways, but this is a pretty solid hedge for a lot of resources as well. In my opinion, Chaos Orb relative to like their counterparts, for example, your Perfect Chaos and your Greater Chaos, not too much value, because at the end of the day, Chaos Orbs, when you're doing it, you're already prepared for a bit of RNG, which is why capping the modifier levels is nice, but not as essential as you wanting to guarantee yourself to open another expensive line that you might get in a Perfect Exalted Orb. But of course, Perfect Chaos Orbs is going to be probably really strong when you're Omen crafting as well, so I would suspect a lot of people are going to use Perfect Chaos for their high tier Omen crafting, so you don't get all the useless kinds of stuff. So maybe it's a long-term hold, but those are some options that you can consider much better than Exalted Orb. One last benefit before we go on to other videos as well, we have tons of other content, is definitely worthy to consider is the Perfect Jeweler Orb as well. This is pretty solid, especially if you guys are into builds, because you are a meta player, you're fighting a lot. I highly recommend you at least hedge a little bit of your currency into Perfect Jeweler. Even if it goes down, you can use it yourself, so it's a very, very practical use, but at least you hedge the risk of what if it goes the other way against your favor, and that will be my honest recommendation for most of you getting started in building your currencies as well. If you guys are interested to make your first mirror, make your whatever currencies that you want, generate more income, today is just day 4 of the league. I have plenty of other content on the channel teaching you exactly step by step how to get your first mirror, how to craft, how to make some money. We are a finance major by profession, so I share with you a lot of my industry tips, and we have tons of tools available. If you have a bit of support for the channel, consider clicking the pinned comment below, joining us. It really will do us a big deal, keeping us alive as well. And thank you guys again so much for attention, watching. See you guys in the next video.